Hey, what is going on, you guys? My name is Rayge, and we are back today with a quick video guide and playthrough of one of the heavier RNG nodes in the Doom 3.5 raids right now, and that's the skill node for node 2. This one is one of the most heavily RNG based impacting the skill nodes here, so I figure I'd kind of at least show you case for you guys my attempt and strategy, because it seems to work pretty consistent now that we've got confirmation that Kestrel is one of the required characters for Apocalypse. We can build her up even more, but I mean, I wanted to showcase for you guys the 5 characters I use and the strategy overall, and usually I can get through in one attempt. However, it's one of the nodes in the game, especially for the Doom 3.5 difficulty, where a lot of it can be based on luck, but at least I think if you follow my attack order and strategy, this will hopefully assist you guys in getting it done better with less attempts, overall saving more energy and increasing your overall damage output. So that said, let me start things off by saying, you know, Kestrel is the most important character, obviously. I think there's pretty much only 5 characters you can really utilize for the skill node 2 if you're planning to do it in one attempt, but this is how I have her built up. And I found that just bringing her up as high as possible is going to be really meaningful. What's really significant here is her Raider ISO 8 that does a lot of passive damage as implemented before in Doom 2 raids. It's just really huge for Kestrel to be able to do those passive attacks. Second most important, in my honest opinion, is Shang-Chi. As you can see, spared no expense on all of his upgrades, and he is the second best character right now for the skill nodes because of his versatility. He can reduce turn meter. He's got a cleanse that can at least help out the team with a little bit of the heal, as well as reducing turn meter, and that's absolutely huge, guys. And then the remaining 3 is going to be components of the secret Avengers that we have right now, being Captain Sam. As you can see, fully upgraded. All of his abilities are super duper useful. I brought them in the Dark Dimension 5 as well. Just a great character in synergy. Maria Hill, as you can see, built up as well. And then lastly, Sharon Carter, and she's the only one I didn't really bring up to the max with the T4s, because to be quite honest, she doesn't really need the focus with the deflex, and as well as the basic attack here is just additional damage. So I mean, it's just really extra fluff if you need it, but these are the 5 that gets the job done for me, guys, for all 3 nodes. But it's really the skill node 2, especially once we've ramped up from Doom 3.4 to 3.5. We've definitely noticed the significant increase to the stats. So that said, guys, let's dive into the gameplay and I'll show you how I attempt that each time. First and foremost, just make sure your guys' team is fully healed, and it's very paramount, guys. Starting skill nodes 2, you need to make sure Captain Sam does have his special, his defense up ready, because it is going to be the first ability he needs to use on his turn. So starting things off, ideally what you want to do is be able to hit a Kestrel special in that middle cluster there, aiming for that core 4, you know, being Silver Samurai, Anti-Venom, Morbius, as well as Nick Fury. Then we followed things up with an ultimate here by Shang-Chi, reducing your turn meter and doing some really significant damage. At that point, Nick Fury should be the first one to go down. Then we activate Captain Sam's special to activate defense up, and you can see we are going to be strictly now targeting Silver Samurai. We didn't use Sharon Carter's abilities because we really want to make sure that she actually reduces the turn meter with her basic, and then we heal things up with Maria Hill. At this point, it is going to spawn the next wave, and this is where a lot of problem points can come, because sometimes Ghost Rider can spawn with this group, sometimes he doesn't, depending on how many enemies you take down. But when they do spawn, you do want to be aiming for Death Pool, doing a little bit of adding some vulnerability on her, and then using the cleanse here on Shang-Chi. You can see after that is cleaned up, I'm just targeting Deathpool, and then we do see finally Ghost Rider and Carnage being spawned in this last wave here. This is absolutely where it's the most pivotal, guys, because depending on who you take down here, Ghost Rider can retaliate with damage. So you can see I activate Shang-Chi's ultimate again because he got energy back, obviously from Captain Sam, and we were able to actually still continually target Deathpool. So you can see doing really good still. We're just targeting Deathpool, but you can see with the attacks that we take down, there's gonna be some RNG involved where maybe Ghost Rider hits one of your key characters. But if you're able to stun Ghost Rider on Sharon Carter's turn, that's the absolute pivotal difference. We finally then switch gears here because we know that Carnage is gonna be an issue if he takes down any of the weaker minions on our side. So we do activate the Kestrel ultimate to finish Carnage down, and we're in a really good spot. We have Ghost Rider, who is doing passive damage to us, being stunned, and the other key target in Deathpool, because we targeted her early on. We've done a lot of good work on her, and she's close to being taken down. So at this point, see if you can finish her off, and really those are the main 3, right? I think Carnage, Ghost Rider, as well as Deathpool. If you can clean them up and focus on them early, that's really the pain point of this node. By doing so efficiently, you're going to be able to create a lot of efficiencies, reduce your attacks overall for this node because of all that RNG with them basically going on a tear as soon as any allies or minions on our side is taken down. So at this point, if you are able to leave Miles Morales and Multiple Man being the last enemies here, it's a really good place to be, because once you clean up by finishing off Miles Morales, we're really able to take advantage of Multiple Man's clones and build up energy, really preparing ourselves for the last and final node being the boss node here, which I think is still way easier than this node 2, because this node 2 just has so much RNG involved, right? So you really want Multiple Man to use his abilities, because now we're in a great position. We actually want to stall. We're not wanting to use our abilities. We just want to take our time. You can see I used Shang-Chi to just do a small heal there. Took down quite a few of the minions. But I mean, we're just doing our passive attacks there and building up energy again, because I want to make sure that all my guys are fully healed. They have their specials and ultimates ready to go. As you can see, Kestrel does need her ultimate actually for the next node. And then we have Maria Hill's energy also back up. We also want Captain Sam, both his special and his ultimate ready to go. So I'm purposely and intentionally targeting all the minions before I target the real Multiple Man, because I want his clones to come about, and I want him to be able to keep generating more. So yeah, take your time with this, guys. This can take, you know, like another minute or two, but I mean, I'm just showcasing here for you guys because this is absolutely huge. When you see that most of your allies do have their energy built up, that's when I would start targeting Multiple Man. So I saw that opportunity there. And at that point, you know that the minions are going to be limited, and we're in a great position with full HP going into the last node and all our abilities pretty much intact and ready to go. So this was a picture perfect attempt, guys. It doesn't always go this smooth. Sometimes in the beginning, Morbius uses the bleeds and takes down Sharon Carter and Maria Hill right from the beginning. We're gonna have to retreat at that point, but takes sometimes a couple attempts, but it's worth it in the meantime, guys, because this sets us up for the final boss node, and all our characters are ready to go. So hope this helps. Let me know what you think in the comments below, guys. Thank you as always, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.